I haven't been honest. So it's time for me to spill the beans. Spill the beans. People of the internet. Welcome back to your favorite channel, your channel of choice. My name is Kunda, and if this is your first time to be here, don't forget to subscribe. Right now, where you are seeing me, I'm at my farm. So I've been working on a secret project. I haven't been telling you guys, I haven't been honest with you. But anyway, guys, this is one of the projects that I've been working on. So what happened, if you remember, I did a video with Nema chickens. That was some, I think 5-6 months ago. I did a video with Mr. Nema. And you know what? Mr. Nema, he taught me something very, very interesting about doing this business, the chicken. So this business is something else, guys. I don't know if you understand this thing. You know, I recently heard this. You know, there's some guy who was doing a video, and then he was saying, "Oh, you should never do business, road runner." I was like, okay. Yeah, it was all good. You understand? You know, we are all adults. Everyone is good. The right to do whatever they want. You understand? But not to like say anything. What I can tell you is there's something very, very interesting about what is happening here. These black chickens, road runner chickens. So I bought these ones from Nema Chickens. I got 300 of them, and then we kept them. So to be honest, this project has not been very, you know, I was not really like in the project because I was like I didn't really understand the project. So I just took, you know, that was them, and I said I want to get into farming. I don't really know what's really going on, but I just have to do it. I took care of the birds. You know, my mom, my dad was the one who was doing this. And you know what? We actually did this chicken coup. This one is a very, very not to standard chicken coup. It's a very unstandard chicken coup that we did. And, you know, I haven't been really like, with these ones. So that's why I'm actually laughing these ones. Because, you know what, the way I was taking care of these ones, I was just giving them a creche. And then sometimes, you know, I wouldn't even give them the actual, you know, recommended food. But anyway, guys, I'm excited. You know, like I don't really know how to announce this to you. But this is what is happening. Okay, let me just tell you. So the thing is, there's a business that I'm starting. This is these chickens. So my plan was for me not to, you know, I didn't really get into the contract farming with Nema because Nema says you start with 500. So I didn't have 500. So I started with 300. So that's why I didn't get into Nema chickens contract farming. But you can get into the contract farming. It's actually amazing. Let me tell you, some of these people will tell you, hey, there's no business, there's no business. Why? Because they want to do this thing on their own. But the good thing about working with Nema chickens is that when you get these chickens, what then happens is when you have the eggs, you know exactly where you're going to be selling them. You understand? You don't have to worry about this thing called market because all you need is to just take care of the chickens, and then the chickens will start giving you eggs. And then you take the eggs, you go with the eggs to Mr. Nema, and then you say, Nema, I brought the eggs. You give Nema the eggs. Full stop. So I don't know what else you would want. Because remember, most farmers, if they want to do farming, their problem is market. Their problem is not the chickens. Their problem is the market. So Nema is saying, come to me, and then I give you the chickens. When I give you the chickens, you take care of the chickens. When you have the eggs, you bring them to me. I give you the money on spot, on like ipapo. You just come with your chickens, and then you are given the money. No questions asked. No kululu, no kalala. You understand? So this is exactly how these things work. You understand? So as for me, the fact that I had 300, I was like, okay, let me just try this. I want to see how it works. So you know, I love Mr. Nema. I don't want to lie to you guys. You know, that man is blessed. Yeah, there are some people who are not blessed. This guy is blessed. He gives people money. Every time you go with your eggs, he gives you all the money. like he buys the eggs. So you just go and dump the eggs to him. Whatever he does with the eggs, that's not your problem. You understand? But instead of him trying to keep this business, he then said to me, Kudai, now that you've got these chickens, what you can do is you can actually like move and do things that will get you to make some money, because you want to make money. That's the whole thing. You want to make money. So he said, I am selling incubators. So imagine what you can do with the incubators. With these 300 chickens that I have here with me, or okay, let me just say I'll get 100 eggs in a day, or maybe 150. Let's just say 150 for us to have easier calculations. That means you'll be getting 5 crates. So at 5 crates, 150 eggs per day. In 10 days, I have 1,500 eggs. So what I will then do is I will get an incubator from NEMA, because NEMA actually makes these incubators. So I'll get an incubator from NEMA, and then I'll put 1,500 eggs, or maybe I can say 1,200 eggs. All the eggs that these guys are going to be giving me, I'll put in that incubator, because I'm going to be getting a 5,000 capacity incubator. So we are going to do it like this. 5,000 capacity incubator, I have 150 laying hens or 100 laying eggs, whatever the case might be. In 5 to 7 days, I'll be having around 700 or 800 eggs. And then I'll put those eggs in the incubator. Then after 21 days, even if, let's say, for easier calculation, I have 1,000 eggs that I have put in the incubator. After 21 days, it's going to be around, let's say, 500 chicks. 500 chicks, that's 50% hatching, whatever. That means I'll be getting around $500. So the good thing is, those chicks, if people don't come and buy these chicks, you know what I'll do? I'll brood them, and then I'll start selling them at 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, $1.50, $8, $2, until we get to point of lay. So one way or the other, I'll be able to sell these chicks. Guys, I'm telling you the business, like the whole business. I don't know. I don't know how you are going to be looking at this, but this is gonna be super, 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 super interesting. So what do? I will get the incubator from NEMA Chickens. So NEMA Chickens actually does these incubators. So if you want to have incubators, you connect with NEMA Chickens. And the good thing is, as for me, all right, not only the incubators, you can get the day-old chicks from NEMA Chickens. So you know what I'm gonna do now? Now let me tell you a secret. So I'm gonna be getting the eggs from these guys, right? And I've got the incubator. And I told you that here I'm gonna be building a world-class standard chicken coop. You know what I'll do? I'll get the eggs, and then I'll put them in the incubator, and then I'll brood them, and then I'll put them in my. So that means I'll be supplying myself 2,000 chicks. 2,000 chickens. Right, so we're going to have a chicken coop. So the chicken coop is going to be coming from AgriRocket. The incubator is going to be coming from NEMA Chickens. And the chickens came from NEMA Chickens. And we are going to have solar, because we are going to need power. So the solar, obviously, you know who. Logo Solar Tech. It's going to be the guys who are going to be providing us with the solar, adequate solar, for us to be able to brood or incubate, or I don't know what you call it, hatch the chickens 24 hours, 7 days a week.